How's it going, everybody? We're looking at, this is actually my last Throne of Eldraine box, and I just want to leave some comments on it while I adjust my camera. So the first couple boxes have actually been quite good. Quite good. Like I tallied up the value of all the rares and stuff in my last box, and it was nearly $200. Now, I haven't seen boxes like that. I'm doing War of the Spark, doing Core 20. Those were pretty good too, but they weren't close to as high as what I'm seeing on these Throne of Eldraine boxes. So to put it into perspective, you could crack open one of these boxes. From what I've seen from the first two boxes, you could crack open one of these, sell all the rares, and buy two more boxes with what you make from just the rares. That's a little crazy. Yeah, Core 20, it was evening out pretty good, and same with War of the Spark. So that's something. We're seeing some high value cards in these boxes, and let's see what we get out of this one. This is the last one I have. But if it goes really well, I might see about getting some more for later. Also depends on kind of the feedback I get. I don't know. I wanted to do these videos so other people could kind of get the experience and see what the boxes were like, but to be honest, they're only getting a few views, so I don't know. Do I need better thumbnails? Is my audio crap? I don't know what's going on there, or is it just because I'm a new channel? Whoops. Is it just because my arms aren't as hairy as Rudy's? I don't know what's going on there, but I mean, I'm kind of trying to take that into consideration too. I appreciate all the views and comments I do get. Some of you guys are great. You know who you are. Alright, let's see what we got. Ready for display on the shelf. $3.50 a pack. Is that how much they go for? $3.50 a pack? Now, I used to speculate that one of these stacks was always way better than the others. And I don't know if that's still a thing or not. But let's just dive into it. And now, let's see what we get. Let's see what kind of luck we have today. With my handy trash can. There it is. Okay. I have not seen a Royal Scions yet. I'll flip through a few comments on the first one. Just for any new viewers to the set, give them a little feel for what we're dealing with here as far as art. Now, a lot of people have commented that the card stock on these is higher and better than usual. And I agree, they feel a little thicker. They've done something new with the foils. The foils feel better. I'm guessing they're trying to fix that curl problem that happens, and as far as I can tell, they fixed it. So those were the commons. Here's some uncommons. I'm not going to show all the uncommons in every pack, just the first few I think here. So I don't want to end up with Rudy stacks. And here we have a Witch's Vengeance. Nice little counter rare on the island, and the token slot is an On an Adventure information card. Okay. So far, so good. I think my camera is recording upside down, so I might have to throw it into an editor and do some stuff. Not really wanting to do that too badly. Now, this common, Merchant of the Veil, a lot of hype. Some of these commons have some big hype, others no one cares about. That's pretty standard. There's the old Witch's Cottage. And, oops, this Lance from before is actually uncommon. So here we have the three uncommons. Whoops. And a Fae of Wishes. That's a nice one to get. That's one that people seem to really like. Just love getting stuff from outside the game. There's always those players that are like, I want to search outside the game board token. I want to look through all my binders. No, just your sideboard. Just your sideboard. There's the Lonesome Unicorn. Sad day. Didn't say please. True Love's Kiss. Haven't seen any foils yet. There's the Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, the thing that every blue deck wants. Well, wait, this isn't the one I was thinking. Yeah, you get an instant or sorcery on top of your library. That's not bad. It's the common blue one. And here we have the uncommons. Oh, the kitty! The food kitty. Everybody loves the food kitty. And a Piper of the Swarm in the rare slot. Okay. And this token slot is just an advertisement. It's just a flat out advertisement. Can't see my hairy arms today because I'm wearing, well, it's cold. It's getting cold out there. Depends where you are, whether that makes sense or not. But here in my area, it's getting cold. And there's the red common land. Lochthwain Garbage. Belle of the Brawl is notably better. So just throwing that out there. There's the old Ginger Brutes. He's seeing some play. Ooh, the Lucky Clover. Tournament Grounds. Order of Midnight. And we got some kind of rare slot. This thing is awesome, by the way. I know it doesn't seem good, but if you have 2 of these, you can just cycle them back and forth and just always have one out. Because you can adventure it. If it dies, use the other one to get it back. And yeah, rinse, repeat. And it's a knight. So, pretty cool card. Lucky Clover. I'm sure that's going to see some play. So there's some good uncommons. And we got Torbrand, Thane of Redfell. He is just a rare, not a mythic. Barge in foil. So foils, something's different about the foils. My foil stack here. Something is different about the foils. They feel like a normal card now, whereas before you could kind of, I don't know, it's like, and hey, we're barging into this pack right off. I'm going to start moving a little faster through the commons. I don't think there's really anything too special to note there. There's the old Tangled Horse. And the Black Lance Paragon. Rare Knight. That can be flashed in. I don't think we've hit anything of real value yet. Maybe a couple dollars on some of these, but there's a Fairy Godmother. Nothing super big. I'm also looking for the alternate art stuff. Okay. And, oh, there's a foil Wildborn Preserver. That's a pretty good foil to get. Foil rare. So, not bad there. Not sure what his value is. I'll have to look. Maybe I'll put it in the description of the video. There's the Acclaimed Contender. Not a bad knight. And the uncommons there. So, foil Wildborn Preserver. If he continues to go up, which I think he has so far, just having that flash and reach and the pump ability of him, it seems to be holding strong. Couple Reapers of Night. Not a bad uncommon, especially in limited. A little speculative on that. And what else we got here? We got a... Oh, there's our commons, uncommons. Cauldron's Gift. Oh, the Great Henge. I'll take it. The Great Henge. Oh, that's actually a really good pull. That's the first mythic of the box. Now that's a great pull. And we got a Witch's Oven. Can never have enough Witch's Ovens, it seems. Everybody's going to want a play set of those. It's just a neat card to have around in this. I'm guessing in this block they're going to be doing food maybe for a while. We'll see how far that goes on. Oh, the Gingerbread Cabin. Alright. We're going to skirt on by those commons. There's the Covetous Urge. Pretty cool. You get to steal a card from your opponent. The Heraldic Banter. I've been having some fun with that. And that's another nice pull with the Fabled Passage. And we got a Foil Forest. And a plain old Swamp. So not bad pulls there. I really think this card has some potential. I've been testing it out some and it seems pretty good. Just with all the, I don't know, all these Knights decks and mono colored decks, it seems like it has a little value there. Alright, I saw someone play this with goblins, pretty interesting, and just get them all back. Oh, flipping cards everywhere. Going full Rudy here. Alright, there's some good stuff. Another decent one, the Gilded Goose. So this is turning out to be a pretty solid box already. That's a nice dwarf token. Alright. Relatively happy with this first stack. Now, is this the OP stack? Is the rest of these stacks going to be notably worse? Sometimes that's how it goes. Alright, it's commons, and here's the uncommons. And we got a Fervent Champion. Now that's a decent pull. I don't think he's got much value yet, but he's got potential. And sometimes that's all it takes. You just hold on to those cards with potential, or whatever you want to do. You know, he's cool. Alrighty. I love the uncommon legends. There seems to be a lot of them. I mean, I know there were a few in the past, but this set has a boatload of uncommon legends. The old weapon rack. Try to keep these in focus here. See a lot of people playing these golden eggs. It's just a common. And here we are at the uncommons. And the Wicked Wolf, very nice. He's another cool card. Some green removal power. And foil Forever Young. Island. And we're going on another adventure. Opening another pack. Another pack, another adventure. You know, that's kind of what it feels like. Alright, let's just skip by these commons. We don't care too much anymore about those. Marley Fixie, Savvy Hunter, Order of Midnight, and a Bone Crusher. Very nice. This box is just providing hit after hit, or maybe it was just that stack. Maybe it was just that stack. Because we got the Great Henge, we got a Foil Wildborn Preserver, Fabled Passage, Bone Crusher Giant, Gilded Goose, Wicked Wolf, Fervent Champion, Torbane, Fae of Wishes, all from that one stack. That was a good stack. Like, if you just bought that stack only, you would have easily made your money back. Plus more. Now, this guy seems to be holding some value, like one of the most valuable commons. I don't know if that's still true at the moment, but I thought that was interesting. Alrighty, here we are to the uncommons. Once and Future, Spectre's Shriek, Beanstalk Giant, Alternate Art, Special, Super. Oh man, okay, I'm putting him to the side. That's super cool. And the Fires of Invention. I've been seeing this being played a lot on MTG Arena. Pretty cool card. Not sure how I feel about it yet. There's some things I don't like about it, but also it is definitely not bad if your deck's based around it. It's every deck I see play Fires of Invention is pretty much like play Fires of Invention and play all two of every big planeswalker. Or yeah, they just have a bunch of big planeswalkers and bombs, and they just bomb you, you know. And you can't stop 2/6 casts every turn. You can stop maybe one of them. There's a Vantress Gargoyle. He's kind of cool. There's the uncommons. Another Covetous Urge. Enchanted Carriage. I think this Covetous Urge might see some play. It's an interesting card. It's a little expensive, but it's really got some potential to turn games. I like cards like that can really just turn a game. Stealing something from your opponent is great value because you make them lose a card and you gain a card. So that steal factor that blue has is very strong. That's why Agent of Treachery is going up. That's why all these gain control of things permanently are always pretty much going up. There's the Baked into Pie common. Nice. That's just something I've noticed, and if you've ever played against it, it's so annoying. But when you're the guy playing it, it's fun. It's like, hey, I steal your beast, Love Struck Beast. I don't think this card's very good. Too situational. It's gonna be a lot of time just be a waste. That's my opinion. And in playtest, I haven't seen it be that strong. But interesting card nonetheless. There's a Marleaf Rider. That's a decent foil common to get. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm really hoping these boxes hold up. It's gonna. Oh, we saw that foil. That was a good foil. We'll get to it. If these boxes keep holding up like they are, I'm pretty much going to have to get more to open because, you know, why not? It's like opening money. There's an Edgewall Innkeeper. He's super cool. You're gonna see some play for sure. This seems to be one of the more valuable uncommons. Not entirely sure why. I haven't seen anyone play it. It's just expensive for 2 white human tokens, and then, I don't know, a 2/2 that buffs all your guys on tap. Iffy. There's the Feyburrow Elder. In practice, he doesn't seem as good as everyone thought, but I don't know, maybe just certain decks. Lucky Clover, foil. Very nice foil to get. That might be one of those $10 foils. We'll see. I don't know right now, but it'll probably go up because it's the Lucky Clover, doubles your adventures, and this is the first we're seeing adventures, so there's only more to come. Hang on to your Lucky Clovers, if you ask me. because they're only going to go up. They're definitely not going to go down. There's a Fireborn Knight, Savvy Hunter, and a Lockmare Serpent. This guy's got some potential too. And is that foil? No. Okay. Some of these cards almost look foil at first. Just the way the art is. The old Weaselback Redcap. Not a bad goblin, and we'll see him for sure being played, and something you can dump your mana into on those red decks. Now, we haven't seen too many special arts unless I just missed them. There's a Crystal Slipper. Someone lost their slipper. Blow your house down. A lot of their obvious themed cards are just commons, which is interesting. Like Elsa is a common. Queen of Ice. There's Dance of the Manse. I don't know if you guys played against that deck or anything, but it's pretty annoying. So that's one that's got some potential. A card that will probably continue to see the rise. I mean, okay, let's do a quick analysis. X artifact or non-or enchantments with converted cost X or less straight to the battlefield. And if it's 6 or more, they're all 4/4s. So, yeah, that with the old Oath of Kaya and Kaya or whatever her name is, people have just been going nuts with that. It's been an annoying deck to play against. There we go. The foil seems to slip easier than the others, so it must have a slipperier surface. I keep accidentally revealing them. Let's see here. Mystical Dispute, Edgewall Innkeeper, Thunderous Snapper, and Castle Arden Vale. Not my favorite. Foil Turtle. Alright. So, you may have noticed, in the uncommon slot, we have not seen a Drown in the Lock. Drown in the Lock seems to be the rarest of the uncommons, and also one of the most expensive. I don't know if that's just coincidence, but it does seem to be the case. So far, in the boxes I've opened at least. Animated Fairy, Inquisitive Puppet, almost said Pumpkin. We know who that is. And a regular Beanstalk Giant. And the Midnight Clock, and looks like we got a foil common. Midnight Clock's pretty cool. Nice little mana stone that draws you 7 cards eventually. With a little hand dump there. There's Spectre Shrew. Okay, it's an uncommon. Okay, yeah, I think there's some hype about this card too. It's a cool card. A lot of potentials. Almost, well, it's borderline better than Duress, since you can get creatures too. Alright. That's one thing that is very annoying about Duress with all these new adventures. Some people are playing almost no spells and only creatures with adventure on them. So in that case, Duress can't get them. Oh, the guy that's going to break the format. The Smitten Swordmaster Kitten. Alright. And he's common too. Some of these commons are just no-brainers. Alrighty. Oh, and there it is. That beauty. The Royal Scions. Now, I don't want to speculate too hard on this card yet. It's obviously got decks where it's amazing. There's a mouse. Check that out. It's obviously got decks where it's amazing. Like, it's pretty fun with, oh, what's the card? This thing. Improbable Alliance. And there's some other stuff too, I'm sure. Like Fairy Vandal, where it just buffs every turn with the Royal Scions. So there's a lot of synergy with him. So he's a cheap Planeswalker. He's definitely going to hold value just because of that. And he's definitely good. I'm not sure how good yet. This guy's good. Really good common. I think green is going to be one of the strongest sealed colors. I'm not really sure on that. I haven't tested it, but it just seems like it. Maybe even blue. There's a Mirror Maid. Rare. This thing seems to keep going up steadily. It's a super cool card. I think it'll keep doing that. I love that foil. It's prized. It's so, yeah. Now this stack, okay, this stack hasn't been too bad. We did have a Royal Scions in the middle stack and this Beanstalk Giant. Nothing else really too noteworthy though. Midnight Clock, Dance of the Manse, Lockmare Serpent. We got 2 more though. Lovestruck Beast, Fires of Innovation. So I guess it wasn't quite as good as the first stack, but it's borderline on par. A little luck, so not super obvious. Oh, alternate art, Foulmire Knight. That's super cool. I dig it. And there's a Deathless Knight. And he bounces back to your hand. This is a pretty good one, I think. A little expensive, but oh, and there's a Murderous Rider. Very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. He should probably go in the Mythic slot because he's worth so much. There's an Ocam foil. I guess, you know, I could separate out the kind of the bigger ones a bit, but I don't necessarily know all of them is the problem. Let's see here. I know Fabled Passage is holding some strong value. I'm not sure what else. I'm guessing Fae of the Wishes is up there a little bit. And what else am I missing here? Fire's Invention, Bone Crusher Giant, Wicked Wolf. You know, I'm just not sure. Maybe. But I'd kind of like to keep a, you know, $5+ in on the rise. The rares to the side too. That way you can kind of get a quick glimpse gaze at where we're at with the box. I haven't seen any Bell of the Brawl. There's another Deathless Knight though. Bell of the Brawl is maybe underrated of a knight. Don't know if you guys think so. There's a Giant Killer. Alright, and that ends the middle stack. Yeah, Bell of the Brawl, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Look, there's 2 Deathless Knights in a row. I'm just going to flip through these real quick. See if she's in here. I don't think I've seen one. I've seen a lot of everything else. I have not seen any. Still no, whatever, Lock. Drown in the Lock. Yeah, and no Bell of the Brawl. Bell of the Brawl is a 3-drop knight with Menace that gives all your other attacking knights plus some power, or something like that. So she's pretty aggressive. Not bad. I mean, not the best. I'm not trying to say it's awesome, but it's just a cool card. I've found that it fits decently. All right, here we go. There's a Resolute Rider. Lifelink and Indestructible possibilities, and they're stolen by the Fae. It'll bounce and create fairies. Interesting card. I don't think it's very good. I don't know though. It could be. I mean, if you bounce like a bounce for 10, that's 10 fairies. That's something. Yeah, the old Witching Well artifact. A nice 1-drop artifact. People are gonna love that. People love the 1-drop artifacts, especially when they draw you cards. And there's an Iron Crag Pyromancer. You know, a lot of people were saying maybe this isn't that good. But I think it's maybe a little better than people realize too, because it is a lightning bolt and it is any target. You can hit planeswalkers, you can pick off creatures, and you don't really need more than 1 for it to be a good value when it's 3 damage. And it's another thing that works with the Royal Scions and Improbable Alliance and that whole chain of effects. So I think this is going to continue to rise once people get a little more playtesting in it. It's definitely strong. It's definitely a free lightning bolt. Alright, well, we've only had 2 mythics. That's sort of somewhat surprising, unless I missed one. Did I miss any? No? Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll keep going here. So what do you guys think of this set? There's Happily Ever Garbage. What do you guys think of the set so far? Is it to your taste? Doing better than you thought? Worse than you thought? It's honestly, to me, a little better than I thought. Any alt art? I should scan these better. There's our first Drown in the Lock. One of the most expensive uncommons, and rightfully so. This card is very good. Honestly, let's just be honest here for a minute. This should be rare. This just flat out should be rare, but it's not. And this guy is surprisingly good too. He is. I don't know if he's tournament worthy or whatever, but he's good. Circle of Loyalty. Interesting card for the Knights. I don't know what... Oh, that's a mythic. I don't know what the value on that sucker is. I think it's one of the lower mythics. But I am not 100% sure on that. I'm still not used to all the prices here. I've seen some of them. And we got a Special Art Flash Intruder. This seems to be the most common one to get. And we got a Folio of Fancies. Might be a little fun, but not that great of a card. So by separating out the cards into stacks like this, you can kind of see the odds of what you're probably going to get. There's Elsa. Alrighty, and the Fairy Godmother. Crystal Slipper. Yeah, you can kind of see the odds of how many foils you're going to get, and how many of each uncommon you might expect to get. I'm guessing we'll get 4 of each common at least, but you never know. Righteousness. The Red Cap Melee. If a non-red permanent is dealt damage in this way, sack a land. So this hits a creature or planeswalker. As long as it's not red, you're good. This is solid. Might get sideboarded out against other red decks, but you know, pretty solid. There's the old Gadwick. I think he's been on the rise a little bit. He's a cool card. I don't know if he's that good. Is that foil? No, it's not foil. We've only seen 1 foil rare. The last 2 boxes had 3 foil rares, and well, I think they had one, ended up being 1 mythic rare, 2 foil rares in each. So that's a thing. There's the first Bell of the Brawl I've seen. That's the card I was talking about. I'm not trying to hype it. It's not that great of a card. It's just not that bad either. And Opportunistic Dragon. We'll see if he gets any play. He's interesting. He's interesting. He might be a sideboard card, given that he can just take, what is it, humans? Choose target human or artifact. Yeah, you can shut down humans or artifacts. But it's only till he leaves play, and he's bold bait, so 3 toughness isn't enough to stay on the board that great. Keep bumping. This guy is a nice common. He's, yeah, if you're drafting or playing limited, he's a solid pick. Same with Barrow Witches, solid pick in limited. And let's see what we got here. The old Shatter Creature. That's an uncommon, okay. And another Cauldron Familiar. Oh, this is the first full art. It is possible to get these. And that's a nice one. Wow. Wow. So, okay. So the collector's edition is not the only place to get these. I was wondering about that, and now we have our answer. That is nice. Oh man, I don't, okay, it's going right there. Oh, that's a beauty. Wow. Uh-oh. Getting Rudy stacks going on here. I guess it's not as bad. When they're like fully meshed together and look like just one big garbage pile, that's when it's full Rudy. But the stacks are okay so far. No one's going to care if I make fun of Rudy when I only have 7 subs, right? It's not gonna create any sort of effect. Oh, nice. Nice old art. Oakham Ranger. Wow. Come on, focus camera. There we go. That's very nice. There's another Belle of the Brawl. She's coming out now. We just had to talk about her. The Iron Crag Feet. This card's going to get banned. Just throwing that out there. It will get banned. Probably in, I don't know format, but, you know, I could be wrong, but, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You cast it right before your last big bomb and boom, or you just 4 mana out a big dragon. It's pretty nuts. All right, let's see what we got in this pack. Bognati. Sack of food, kill a creature. This guy is a bomb in limited. Oh, and there's the Oath Sworn Knight. Monty Python Black Knight. Curious to see him get played some and see how he does. He is an underperformer right now. Well, it turns out my whole theory of which stack is OP is just broken now, because we got every stack has been pretty decent. We got this Cursed Huntsman in the last one, so it doesn't seem to be holding true. Smitten Kitten. Alright, let's go. Another Steel Call. Oh, there's a foil red something. Let's not look at it yet. Spider Time. Ooh, Castle Vantress. Fires of Invention foil. That's a decent foil to get. Alright. A rat token. Check him out. It's your little brother. Okay, what else we got here? We got Tome Raider. Alright, last pack. What do we got? Oh, this is the first spinning wheel of the deck. This is not a bad mana rock either. I mean, mana rocks that give you some nice thing late game when you have too much mana is good. Being able to tap a creature is not a bad thing. You just have it sitting there. Skull Knocker Ogre. Have I even read this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think he's that noteworthy. There's another adversary and an Emery. Finalizing it with the Emery. What a great pull. Non-foil. Thought it was foil for a second. So we only saw... Let me get this straight here. Okay, that's the box. We only got 3 alternate art. We got 1 full art in this box. This is the first I've seen out of 3 boxes. Okay, we did have 2 foil rares. We had the Fires of Invention and the Wildborn Preserver. Not too bad of foil rares. Would have preferred this Garupi foil, of course, but and let's see. Let's get a count here. 2 foil rares. Put those over there. Foil uncommons. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 foil uncommons here. Pretty good ones, though, if I may say so myself. And a bunch of foil commons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For a total of 11 foils. I think my last box had 13. So a little variation there. But yeah, still only 1 drown in the lock. I think every box I've opened has only had 1 drown in the lock. So that does seem to be holding true to its randomness. But wow, what a great box. I'll scan all these. I'll put the total worth of everything, or you know, maybe I won't because it's going to change anyway, but at the time of this opening it's always nice to know. I think we got a solid box here though. This feels like maybe one of the best ones I've opened. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace out, you guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share this with your friends if they want to know what it's like to open a box, and I'll catch you in the next episode.